and I will just try to navigate there and see if we're lucky. Yes! Let's go! And this is welcome to Bavaria. Just Moin, Servus, and welcome to the channel, guys. So as the video title said, today we will have a look at some 100% legal roads, and currently I am on one of them. This is a connection between two small villages here in the area where I live. And what I want to do today is to show you some possible ways how to figure out these places yourself. I will not show you exactly where we are. This is your job to find out later on. But I will give you the tools to find places like this on your own, which are 100% legal. And later on I also want to discuss with you a little article that I found online, which looks very promising when it comes to riding off-road, at least here in southern Germany where I am. So let's hop into the video and see you at some other places. So what you see me do right now is I'm following a pre-recorded track that I've done a week ago, roughly, or 2 weeks ago, just to get back into the area that I wanted to go to, and practice also using the GPX navigation of the DMD2 app, just to get a bit familiar with it for when I'm trying to ride the ACT in a couple of weeks in Italy. So that's just yeah, in case you were wondering. But later on I will also show you how to find these places by yourself. So as you can see right there, we left the village, and the village had that little yellow sign showing that the village was ending there. There was no sign restricting me from entering this place, and I'm continuing here on this little road. And this is a perfectly valid, absolutely legal road here. It's just gotten so green in the last 2 weeks, it's ridiculous. And now it also rained the last 2 days. Here we have to turn to the right, I guess. Yep. It's just gotten very green in the last couple of days or weeks, and the last 2 days it rained quite a lot, so I guess now everything will really start to grow, but it looks so different. I love this fresh green on the trees and everything. Spring is definitely here. The temperatures are nice. Today it's a bit colder than last week, but for riding, perfect temperatures actually. So I really enjoy this. Yeah, the navigation, I really find it cool. It even shows me here on these forest tracks when to turn right and left. And here we are again. And for once, not even a sign telling me not to enter from the side. Perfect road. Yeah, not the most challenging, I understand that. There are probably some guys telling me now, oh, this is not challenging, this is not off-road. I don't care, it's a lot of fun for me, flowing. And much more enjoyable than just staying on a normal street, maybe some traffic there. So I really like exploring here these little roads, finding these little gems, eventually coming back to them as like today, or of course finding new tracks that I will show you at a later stage how I find them. So let's see where we go. Yeah, the other topic that I have mentioned in the title of this video is my airbag. 2 videos ago I had a little oopsie with the bike, fell over and my airbag activated. And in that video I said I would like to get in contact with Alpinestars to figure out whether the incident was correct, whether the airbag was supposed to activate in that situation, because I wasn't sure about it. And they replied. They said, yeah, the situation was supposed to be normal. Since this was a slow speed maneuver, the airbag will not be able to activate during the fall. I just didn't gain enough momentum when falling down. So this this acceleration sensor didn't pick up what happened. But once I hit the ground, it noticed that all of a sudden the acceleration stopped, and therefore it activated. And it does so on purpose, because in case I would be, I don't know, rolling down a hill, for example, the airbag doesn't know where I am currently, right? So it cannot really predict the surface and the area around. So just to prevent me from getting hurt by maybe rolling down a hill against a tree or something like that, the airbag did deploy, yeah, just in case there would have been anything coming after falling down to the ground. I guess it makes sense, yeah. From that point of view, it does make sense. I didn't really consider that option. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say that is probably absolutely correct. What I still need to do is I have to send in the data to Alpinestars. I forgot about that. I can upload the recordings of this airbag in the app, and then they said the specialists would come back to me, analyze the data and tell me whether whatever happened was correct or not. Well, if there's any new update to that, I will of course get in contact with you again. Yeah, and this is welcome to Bavaria. It's just a freaking church in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So guys, look what I just found. I reached the end of my GPX track, and this is a perfect chance to show you exactly the method that I'm using to discover possible open roads. And as you may be able to see here, there's an end of a street which moves into a dirt road. Whenever I see that, I'm always quite far zoomed out from in the view on my navigation app, as you can see. And I will just try to navigate there and see if we're lucky. Maybe we're unlucky and there's a sign preventing me from going in there. Or we might be lucky. Let's have a look. I will be showing you in a minute. So this one was not okay. There was a sign there. So let's have a look. I just saw that the road continues there into a dirt road. So maybe we are more lucky on that side. Let's have a look. And would you look at this? Ha! Perfect. Let's get back into enduro mode and let's go. Not so lucky after all. What a pity. So, turning around again. So, let's go and try to find another road. So, another try. Different village. This time I'm a bit more confident, since the sign up there is a yellow sign showing towards the next village, and it seems to go here through the forest. So let's have a look if we are more lucky with this one. Yes. Wow. meters even. Let's have a look if it's really that much. Still tarmac. Ah, perfect. Yes. Let's go.
So what is in the end the key takeaway? I would say dare to explore. When I started this adventure journey, I was convinced that I wouldn't be able to do any kind of gravel tracks, off-roading, anything remotely close to that here in Germany, especially not in Bavaria. But I've been proven wrong. I'm so convinced that there are way more places to find, and I really dare you to explore, to search for them, and maybe adopt that idea of expanding the view from your navigation system, whichever one you're using. Make just sure that you can see these gravel roads, and then you will find places that you can ride at. Are there places in Germany which are not as nice? Absolutely. Are there places which are much better? Absolutely as well. For example, you would have places like Brandenburg. A lot of you may know that there are quite a lot of possibilities over there, much different to what you may find in some other places. But once again, just dare to explore. You will find some places, I'm sure of that. And maybe to give you more hope and something to look out for, I will link a news article down in the description that I found from the, let's call it, head of the Forest Owner Association here in Bavaria. And he actually said that forest roads, as well as roads that you will find outside in the fields, are usually owned and maintained by the villages in the area. That means the majority of these tracks are actually public roads. And as long as there is not a sign specifically preventing you from going in, it is an official road that you are allowed to ride on. But maybe there's someone among you who has a deeper understanding of the topic, or is maybe even trained on this kind of topics, and can give us a insight on what is actually possible and what is allowed to do. But even if this should not be an option, I think seeing these kind of tracks that I've showed you today, they are something to look forward to, and they are something that we can enjoy and that are available to us. So let's enjoy them together.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this little trip. Short video, or shorter video this time, just to give you an idea what I'm usually doing. I'm of course continuing to explore the area and try to find more places to ride at, and maybe also to connect these little roads up into one bigger trip that I can maybe do with some friends or something like that. But as you have seen, there is absolutely a possibility to find some gravel roads, get a little bit away from the main streets and just explore a little bit, just to get into some different places. Try it for yourself, and until then, see you in the next video, and bye bye.